there's a little bit more courage here to be in the body, to be in this life, because we need you. And you know that you're needed, is the thing. So breathing into that, holding yourself here to say, life needs me. Life needs me. I'm needed. I belong here in the body. I belong here in this life. And just holding whatever comes up for you when you say that to yourself, because it's okay. It's so human. It comes up for all of us. There's nothing wrong with you. Holding that, it's so human. Holding my humanness. Just feeling your heart beating, your breath, moving in and out, arriving into the real timeline, letting the rest melt away, letting it decompose. Give it back to life. Give yourself fully to this breath. Smiling, giving thanks. Thanks for this. Heart beating. With each exhale, softening, arriving. Just imagining what life can feel like, can look like, from a place of feeling safe in your body. Giving yourself the sound like you're agreeing with yourself. Breathing into your solar plexus. And just imagining that any bound nervous system that's not necessary anymore, any part that doesn't need to hold or protect anymore, that this energy can be reutilized creatively. So we're just going to release it. Imagine that it's releasing out of the low brain, and all that energy, all that possible energy moves up to the high brain. And here just relaxing as much as possible, opening your ears and softening. Softening your eyes into their sockets. Softening the face. And because it's a habit for the mind to come back into the brain as its primary seat of awareness, we have to reprogram that habit and bring it back into the body. So anytime the mind descends back into the low part of the brain, chatter, protect, unwind, then we just bring it back into the body with our breath, with our hands. And just noticing if you could soften into your hands even a little bit more. Softening down into your low belly, down into your hips, down your legs, to your knees and ankles, to your feet, all the way to your toes. Feeling your heart beating in your chest, in your hands, in your feet. And imagining that with each breath, creating more spaciousness. We're inviting more life into this vessel, into this instrument. More vitality, more life energy, more awareness, more creativity, more connection, more joy, more presence, more receiving of the life that's here. As we can really receive of the life that's here, we start to expand our inner capacity to share of ourselves, to give of ourselves in service to life. And in that way, life reciprocates, life gives back energy, not always directly, but energy floods back in, because there's not this identification, false identification of thinking I'm separate from life anymore. We're the only ones keeping ourselves cut off from vitality, from consciousness, from life inside of our bodies, inside of our lives. And the tools are right here. We just weren't taught them. So holding ourselves now and remembering what they are again. Feeling your heart beating under your hands. Finding your breath and descending the mind from the brain into the body, awareness in the body. Letting your spine be relaxed, moving organically, moving as if you're a kelp in a seaweed forest in the ocean, and you're just letting your body move, like rocking yourself so slowly. It's as if you're being rocked. And just starting to remember how held you are, how much you've been provided for. Everything is working out. Here I am. And breathing if you need to into that one. If that one feels super contracted, breathing there. And exhaling. Ha. Oh yeah, it feels really real. In the mind, it'll replay it over and over and over, right? And we have to remember to drop back into the body, into the present timeline, and let that unwind so that creativity can take over, so that response can take over instead of reaction. Reaction from the low mind, response. And responsibility, the ability to respond, comes through the regulated nervous system. And regulating the nervous system is actually very easy. Most of us just weren't taught it as children, as the primary education. So now we're unwinding a lot. So we have patience for ourselves, and we're not just unwinding for our own selves and selves, we're unwinding generationally for our ancestors, for our mothers, for our fathers, grandfathers, and grandmothers, and so far back. So right now we're holding our hearts and our bellies, and we're giving such deep gratitude that we've made it this far. And we remember how easy the tools are, and that we've been given these tools that have been passed down for thousands of years because they're primal, because they address our basic biology, and that we have access to them in this way through this technology, which is an amazing miracle, and that we're using it for benevolence in a really good way, to uplift ourselves, uplift each other. So thank you for uplifting me today.